Hi. How y'all doing?
Thursday, Al, we made it. The Friday.
Ooh, it's frozen right here. We frozen over there? All
Y'all
right,
there
y'all.
with the little hurricane, even though we had only two gusts of wind, I guess it didn't mess up our little reception of it. We only had two gusts of wind.
How y'all doing? This is Puff Mistress Presents. Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about it.
it. And I'm your host, Puff Mistress.
And
And
I am the co-host, Ashby
yeah,
Al.
it's good to see you guys this week. I'm sorry, you guys. My energy is a little low. I don't feel great today, but we still going to have an
She is
amazing
pushing
show.
through, y'all. She pushing through. She is a warrior.
We're going to have an amazing show.
Period. What y'all got going on? How y'all week going? Probably better than ours.
Firstly, who's in the room so far?
Yeah, who's in the building, please? And here's our disclaimer. If you are a part of our group, or if you, I was just about to say it, if you have not been here before, please give StreamYard permission to see your name and your profile picture so that when you comment to us, we can see who you are. Otherwise, it's going to show up as Facebook user.
Right.
And I'm going to refer to you as Facebook.
So whoever that was, hello. We couldn't
Hello.
see your name because you have to give StreamYard position. Go into the featured section and there's something that says StreamYard. If you're in a group, click on that and give them permission so we can see you guys' name. If not, hey, what's up? If
What's
not,
up?
put your name in the comment so that we can know who you are and we can shout you out. What's up? But whoever that is, what's up?
What's up, brother? I don't know.
Hi.
Welcome back, sir. Welcome
We're gonna
back.
have you as a guest.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
have you
need
as a
to.
guest, sir. You like to
Yeah.
get you like to get the men's perspective, honey. We
First
love
comes
it.
the charm.
Ah,
Come on, brag
you are
yourself
family now,
in.
sir. You are
Yes,
family now.
sir.
Hi, hey, Charles and Mamba. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy birthday. What is it? What is it, Mamba's birthday? Is it your birthday, Mamba? It's your birthday. Y'all no, you should y'all was just moving into a place. That's what I thought it was your birthday too. But anyway, happy new place, girl.
Happy new place.
Happy new
That's
place.
the thing.
I love them. I love them. Need
Yeah.
balance. Yes, that's why. Yes, we love them. Hey, listen, we know this is an unbiased show, honey. Right is right. I don't care what your gender is. So we love having the men's zone.
Oh,
We
this
love
is
having the
not
men's zone.
this being the birthday. I think that's too Charles.
Oh yeah. I know you said you was moving into a new place. I don't know why I wanted it to be your birthday too.
You just, you just wanted to be a
But listen, so today we have an interesting topic today.
Yes.
We're going to talk about whether you should mix business relationships with personal relationships, and that does not necessarily mean that you have a business. Um, a business situation could be any kind of business transaction. Should you do that with people that you are related to or have personal relationships with? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Loaning your cousin money. Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Is that a good idea? So, and we're gonna give you some tips on, if you venture to mix business and personal relationships, some things that you can kind of, some like, check boxes to ensure that it's a good idea.
And fuck them say no. So,
No, that's some good husband-wife relationships that's working out
yeah,
right
no, 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 no.
now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's why the checklist is kind of important. It can't be, hey, we go together, let's
But
do a
most
business
of them
together.
still got no. Okay.
But tonight's episode is sponsored by the Puff Mistress Presents Body Positive Show.
Like what?
Because we can do that here. We can do that here. And
Sponsor girl, look at
yes,
this layout and
mhm,
they oh my god, they just
mhm.
they think look at their content, honey. It's on point. Oh my god, and the girls is beautiful.
And since the Body Positive Show is coming up, I have
Mm.
moved the date from September to November,
Because we're all about quality.
all about quality, then that gives us more time.
Yeah.
And during the show, I can show you guys some highlights and stuff like that from the show because it is amazing and it promotes body positivity and confidence and happiness and all that good
So you
stuff.
guys are getting like a little exclusive teasers up in here
Yes,
today. Ooh.
yes. So for those who have
Really
not been
generous.
exposed,
Yeah.
we're going to show you guys videos from all three shows throughout the program tonight so that you can be exposed
Yeah. And be
to the Body
protected.
Positive Show and you might you want to come.
Yeah.
It might, you know,
'Cause if you didn't know before, now
now
you
you
know.
know. So let's,
There.
so let's start off with a video from the first body positive
Oh,
show when there was
girl.
only four models, and they were mostly my friends.
We went
And I gave away most of the tickets to the show.
Yeah, just to have bodies to see.
Yes, July 2021, guys. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Hold on, y'all.
Sorry, guys, wrong way.
I feel you watching me pull up across the room. I think you like the view. You gonna make a move. I don't make this easy for you. It's not intentional. I'm not responsible. I never played a game. But if it's in my face, I don't make it easy for you. Everyone is an option. I don't think that's a problem. No, my eyes make me sweet, but most people don't fuck with me. I don't make this easy for you. I don't make this easy for you. And now's the time between you and I. Get out of your head, step into my mind, be that easy for you. I could be that easy for you. Maybe I like to learn. How do you wanna feel? Tell me your fantasies as you discover me. Can I make this easy for you? I wanna make it easy for you. And it's not intentional. I'm not responsible. I never play the games. But if you're in my way, I don't make this easy for you. I won't be that easy for you. Everyone is an option. I don't think that's a problem. No, my eyes make me sweet, but most people don't fuck with me. I don't make this easy for you. I don't make this easy for you. And now's the time between you and I. Get out of your head, step into my mind, be that easy for you. I could be that easy for you. And now's the time between you and I. Get out of your head, step into my mind, be that easy, be that easy, be that easy for you, you.
Hey guys. Hey. I'm sorry, video's a little laggy today. I think the storm did cause the building some issues. So
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi is a little iffy, but I hope you guys got the gist of that.
Yeah.
Our first show. Again, we had four models
There
who
was
worked
only
they
four of
ass
us.
off doing that show.
It was just the four of us. We
It
would always
started
be
with eight.
changed.
It started with eight. It came
Okay.
down to four the week before. So yeah, it was we had to change the whole show a little bit around, but we made it happen and it's actually dope. So yeah,
It was a little stressful,
it was
but it worked
a
out.
little stressful, a little stressful.
But it worked out. We sorry for the lag, y'all.
Yes.
One of the two gusts of wind knock something over and
Yeah. But we're gonna get into the segment today. And again, the segment is mixing personal and business together. Ooh, that's not the
oh,
right
that's
one.
fine. Just kidding, guys.
Just kidding.
It got lost in the hurricane that came again. Sorry.
Last week, the world is like,
It's
all right, you can leave it all. It's all right.
fine. We'll tell you what the topic is. Y'all
Yeah.
tuned in.
So, should you mix personal and business relationships? Um, I mean, of course, that's a broad stroke. So it's not like a yes or no
Right.
answer, but it's one that needs to be considered.
Yes.
You know, because I know a lot of people who have falling out because of mixing those two situations together. So I mean, let's take it from a perspective of let's take it from a perspective first of not like so per se owning a business,
Okay.
but business um the business things like loaning money. Have you ever loaned money to a family member,
No, not to a family member.
a
You know,
friend,
that's crazy. I've never done that to a family member.
a
But
friend?
to a friend, yes.
Did they pay you back?
No.
Was it a loan?
I will say this. I'm extremely stingy about giving money out. Just because I feel like when I do loan money out, I've always had this policy when I loan something out, I kind of need to like expect to not get it back. It's easier for me that way, and I just feel like it's okay because it's something that I basically like expected to lose. You know what I mean in a way. So that's why I'm very picky about it. So no, I didn't get the money back, but I didn't expect it.
And you should
That's
for
how I
on
am.
GP, you shouldn't loan out what you can't afford to lose.
Right, right.
However, if you borrow money from me and I don't give a shit if it's $20, if you tell me you're gonna pay me back, I expect my $20. Only because you told me you was gonna pay me back.
Okay, that's fair.
Now,
That's fair.
mind you, I loaned the $20 expecting to lose it, but my expectation is still that you're gonna pay me back because you
You did
said
your
you were
work.
gonna pay me back. So yeah, that's a problem for me. I loaned a family member like $400 one time.
Hmm.
And now, mind you, I don't loan out money ever. But this family member has never asked me for anything. So I was like, oh, they must be really needed. You know what I mean? So they asked me for like double that. I never give what people ask me for. Like if this is like a large amount, no. I was like, well, I don't really have that amount. Let me give you this. Because again, I don't know if you're gonna pay me back.
Okay, true,
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So and I gave 400. Now $400, I don't know about y'all,
That's a
but
hefty amount.
I grew up in the project.
Yeah,
Okay,
four hundred
I
dollars.
don't care how much money I got.
That's a significant amount. $400 is a significant amount. I don't
Right.
care who you are. You can act like it's pennies, but it's not. $400 is a, that's 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 a serious
I
amount of money.
expected my money back, and I had to basically chase that person down. And I'm telling you, I would have took them to court. I'm sorry. I don't care if you family or not. I loaned you the money, and you said that you were going to pay me back. If you do
Yeah.
not pay me back, then we got a problem. You know what I mean? I don't care if you family or not. I will sue you. I will.
We'll be right up at Judge what Judge Mathis. Oh, I like Judge
Somebody,
Mathis.
we
Maybe
have
we'll call everybody crackheads. Maybe not Judge Mathis.
somebody.
Somebody.
But I don't
Somebody is
care if you
crackhead.
family or not. You got to, it's something that you got to kind of assess.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Okay.
But see that okay, so that leads us back to our number one thing, communication.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's our number one thing. As long as you guys are communicating what that looks like, what the deal is, the
Hmm.
terms,
And
expectations.
but even in that, you still, I don't know, you kind of got, I don't know, it's hard to say that because again, I didn't know my family. He wanted to pay me back, but he did actually because I wasn't playing. But I don't know. It's like you kind of gotta. If you know your brother don't pay other people back, what the fuck make you think he gonna pay you back? You know what I'm
And that but to me that's a part of communication because I would say to my brother, no, you know damn well.
saying?
My brother, you know damn well you're not gonna pay me
You ain't
back.
pay nobody else back. Like
And to me that's a part of the communication. Brother, I love you, but you're not gonna pay me back.
now, what if it's like a dire situation?
Emergency, even that, I don't mind that. The emergencies, I'm gonna if you need it and I have it, okay. I don't, yeah,
Now, what about now? Okay, so that's personal. That's personal, like personal that of you not owning a business. Now,
right.
I own a business right now, right? So would you hire or work with, like, let's say you dating somebody, if that's not your husband. Why is you looking like
Because I think I did this before. Go ahead.
that? And that was the husband.
That's all right. I think I did this before, but I ain't trying to tell all my business. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm gonna give you something that what if you're dating somebody
Okay.
and you have a business,
Okay.
your business is struggling,
Okay. Okay.
your partner that you're dating, not
Okay.
married to, it's
Dating
like, hey, I'll give you XYZ.
and invest into your business.
And yeah,
Okay.
but make me a partner.
Okay. Um,
That's it.
mhm.
Y'all been dating 2 years.
Okay.
Y'all live together.
Okay.
He don't know shit about the business that you're doing.
He can be a silent partner.
What if he don't want to be a solid partner?
What
You
if
struggling,
you can't be a partner? You can't shut the fuck up. You got to be silent because if you don't know what you're doing, what you talking about? Be quiet.
but you desperately need the money.
I can put a muzzle on him right here. You got to be quiet. I just put some. Just for some time. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how do
Yeah.
you determine whether you take the money or not? How do you determine whether you take the partnership or not? And then how does that affect your relationship? Because there's so many caveats
This
to that,
is
right?
so tough. This is real tough.
What if it's your best friend? Now you've known her 12 years. Y'all been best friends for 12 years.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
want to go in with you. She got the money.
of 12 years, you're my best friend of 12 years. I should know you well enough to know whether or not that's going to I feel like, don't you feel like after 12 years, you should know whether or not that's going to work with that person. And if it's not, then it's not.
So how do you tell them no? No.
Yeah, I say no. No, listen, as my friends know, I'm not sure.
Now,
Let
what
me
if
tell
they
you
come with the money and you know them, they agree to be a solid partner,
something.
but you know them,
Hmm. But they're a solid partner, so it's fine.
but you know them. And they signed the agreement saying they're gonna be a solid partner, but then they don't be they less solid when y'all get into
Get the
the
paperwork. Just like your ass.
but how does that affect the relationship? You see what I'm saying? Like there's so many caveats to it.
Yeah, communication because honestly, we shouldn't even made it that far. You know what I mean? Like we shouldn't have made it that far without having a conversation about how this is gonna work and what we're agreeing to.
But you know how people is when you mix money
And then I
and
guess
personal.
okay, then I guess
That's the
to some
problem.
of it. And girl,
I was living
listen, I cry about our relationship with my Ferrari. It's okay.
and I think that's what it comes down to. It's like, okay, what do you preface? You know what I mean?
It depends on how it went down too. Because
Right.
there's rules and things that have to be followed, especially in a relationship. Your friendship, there's boundaries you can't cross. So if it
Right.
gets ugly, then yeah, I'm gonna cry my Ferrari. But if it's not, and we're still friends, we can let's work that out.
Because anytime money gets involved, that y'all take a trip. The girl trip stories is the funniest things to me,
Listen,
right?
the funniest stories of my
The
life.
girl trip stories, like because it's always that one friend they ain't got no damn money or they don't have enough money that go on a damn trip and then be on some, oh, well, just loan me. I'll pay you back when I get my taxes. Girl, you know you ain't about to pay me back when you get no damn
Ma'am,
taxes. Shut up.
ma'am,
You
let's not do that. Well, that's people's favorite lines too. When when I get my taxes,
ain't even got no kids, girl. You ain't even get no EIC. Shut up.
what taxes? Okay, girl, you ain't got nothing to
You ain't claiming shit. You ain't come back. You work 3 months, girl. You ain't got no money back. Stop. Leave me alone. Talking about you gonna pay me back when you get your
Right.
taxes.
What you reported to the IRS, please?
But it's really one of those fragile things. You know what I'm saying? Like I know couples who thrive in business together, but I know couples who actually that tore them apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't listen. If I have a business and again the bookkeeping thing, I'm not gonna ask you to keep my QuickBooks and you don't know how to keep QuickBooks. That don't even make no sense.
That makes no
You can't, and I know we a lot of times when we start businesses we're struggling, right? So we get the help that we can get, but it actually will cause you more grief to put somebody in a position that does not know what the hell they doing just because you're related to them, are you friends with them, you know what I'm saying, are you dating them, it's going to actually cause you more stress afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like, but see, this comes back to communication. There has to be honest communication about what the ability, what's being expected of them, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
what is it that you're wanting them to do in the business, and then what are they actually capable of to
Right.
like, and you have to be honest with each other about that, because it could be something as simple as, all right, well then they just need to go take, if they're willing, which they should be if they want to be in business with you. Let's figure it out. Maybe you need to go take some classes. Maybe you need to figure some things out so that you can be someone who can contribute to this process in an
Right.
efficient way, like in a good way.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you just gotta. It's all about communication.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, you in for a headache, they in for a headache, and you know,
and that goes back to, like you
without
said,
crying
communication. Right? You used to throw that damn Ferrari. That goes back to communication too, because if just like you said, you set the terms at the beginning, but knowing the person actually is a factor.
Yeah.
Because I could set the terms all day, but if I know you somebody who ain't gonna give a shit about them terms when it comes down to it, I don't care if you are somebody who, if you are somebody, you could be an accountant,
Yeah.
right? And you
Yeah.
and you my dude or you my sister. If I know your personality, you know what I mean? It don't matter how good you are at keeping them books. If I know at some point we're gonna have a problem because it's gonna come down to a personal thing
Yeah.
and you ain't gonna know how to separate the two, it's it's gonna be, and it's really easy to say that we can separate shit like that, but we people.
Yeah.
So I think in some instances, even if they do have experience with something, you gotta go, I I don't think I want to do this because I know how you act in general. I ain't gonna say that to them. Maybe I will, depending on who they are.
This and there's no. That's the thing. And things like this, especially when we talk about business and money, there could be no ego. Like
Right,
that shit has to like go out there. Like that ego shit will kill you and your
right,
business real,
right.
real damn
Because
fast. Like
businesses don't have personalities.
no, they don't.
They are entities. They are
Yeah,
not
they care
people.
about the bottom line, baby.
Right.
Where's that bottom line
Mhm.
at?
Right. So you can't just be having anybody just working for you. You can't have anybody working with you. I don't care if y'all related or not. And they're gonna have to just be in their feelings about it.
Yeah,
Because you can't, if I start something, you can't fuck up my business.
and that's it.
And that's just it. That's just it. I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
And that's and I've seen that happen again with couples. I had a friend who had a dude and they was living together and they had been together for a while.
Mhm.
And she started her business. And he got real upset because she wouldn't let him partner with her. And his thing was, you know, we together. Everything about us is a partnership. We live together, we pay bills together. First of all, you ain't married me, but okay. We live together, we pay bills together, da, da, da. So if you start in this venture, why I can't partner with you? If I got money to put in with you, why I can't be in business with you? And she simply was like, listen, this is my baby. This is my business. I want to keep when I'm doing my business, I want that to be that. When I come home, I want you to be my dude. I want to keep the separation going. You know what I
Now
mean?
I'm having a hard time with the conversation even getting to this point if we're not even married. I'm sorry. So like, I'm really just like, how are we even? Why are you even fixing your lips?
Because we can't even split shit.
Why?
They not, well, you can with a partnership agreement, but
But we're not. You haven't even taken the commitment to marry me, but you want me to make a commitment of
but
my baby.
and why are you even upset?
No, we're not doing that.
Why are you even upset about that? Again, I go through it. If you start a business, that is first of all, it's so hard to take that step. You know what I mean? Like it is so hard to
But
take this.
ultimately, marriage is a business. We talk about
Oh, it is a business.
marriage is a business. So if you even into that, what are we talking about? Yeah, I can't even get past the fact that he came out his mouth.
You cannot be upset that I do not want to share that with you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's wild.
Essentially, I'm sharing it with you because we're living together. So whatever proceeds come from it, the bills are
You're
gonna be paid.
like
Hey, but you can't just be on my business, sir, because that's gonna be a problem. The arguments or whatever especially couples. Well, not even just especially couples, sisters and stuff too.
any
If
relationship.
you
Yeah.
have, if we have a one of those relationships where we when we have a disagreement, we can't even have civil conversations about those disagreements. That shit is going to transfer into the business. I don't care how professional you say you are. I don't care how about your business you say you are. If y'all have a personal relationship, at some point, tempers is going to flare,
Yeah.
and that personal shit is going to seep in.
Yeah.
And you got to have some real solid. It takes. I don't even know.
I feel like there would have to be certain. I hate to say ground rules. That's not really the word I want to use, but I guess set in place. You know what I'm saying? Specific boundaries have to be set in place from the get go. You guys have to be really like diligent about following them in order for that to work.
It got to be some real adult shit.
Some real
because there's money on the line.
Yeah.
There's reputation on the line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's your entire business on the line. So I'm sorry if I am not willing to let you, my sister, my mama, my man into that, then I mean you just gotta understand that because really that's me going, I value my business, but I also value my relationship with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do not want either of those things to be affected by us trying to partner in business or going into business or me hiring you or whatever. Because listen, I will fire you.
Agreed.
and you gonna feel some kind of way about it. You feel some kind of way when your boss at work fire you. You feel some kind of way about that, and you don't live with him.
Not if you're me, because I'm like, all right. I mean,
I was gonna quit anyway.
I was thank
you. Right.
It was my first job, but they were paying me a little bit better.
Right. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like you feel some kind of way about it because there's a loss there.
Yeah.
There's a loss there.
Yeah.
So if I'm dating you or if you're my sister and I'm responsible for that loss, I ain't just gonna be like, okay.
It's not all people.
No, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be difficult. Yes. So that's one of those hard things, you know what I'm saying, to decide. Like, do I do that?
No, just don't.
No, you can't say just.
I'm just, I haven't seen where it comes from.
I've seen it. I cannot say that I've seen it long term yet. I don't think I've studied anybody or paid attention enough to see if it worked for a long term situation. But I do have a couple that I'm kind of looking at, and I'm kind of that's my test case.
Okay. So far,
oh, that's crazy.
All of my test subjects.
I'm watching them from the. Look, they don't even know they're my test case, but they my test case.
All my test subjects have failed.
Really?
Yes.
It's hard. It's hard.
Well, I'll say couples working together and living together because there is no cutoff.
There's no separation.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you have those
I need it. I need it. Now, if we don't live together, maybe.
If it's not that type of situation, if it's just a friend type situation, and like we're friends, and then we go into business together, maybe that could work.
Maybe.
Yeah, but even that.
Yeah, because we human beings.
Yeah.
And even how you watch the judge shows and they give that speech to the jury. Make sure you don't if like the defendant or the defense attorney say something and the jury and the judge will say strike that.
Oh yeah,
I can unhear that shit. Like
the record. Damn.
Unhear what I just heard, sir. And then them expecting you not to think of that when you deliberating. That's why that jury shit with people is ridiculous. I'm sorry, sir. I heard it. So it's the same thing.
Like in the trunk. That evidence was what are they?
Hey guys, let's act like we didn't hear them say that they left the murder weapon in the trunk.
Admissible to the case. So please strike that from the record. Oh, okay, we can do that. It was in the damn trunk. What? Oh, no.
Girl, I'm laughing so hard because I don't even know what my point was when I said it. I'm not even saying why I bring that up because I can't say Right. You heard what the hell you heard. Right. You can't undo. I can't unhear. I can't unsee.
That's true, right?
You know what I mean? So if we have, let's say we dating and we have an argument at home about something, when we go to work together, we'll just be like, hey, let's leave this at home. We're going to work to have business. Now I can do it.
I can because I'm a compartmentalizer.
I can do it.
But I am.
But it's still gonna be a little tension.
I can do that unless the other person. See, I'm the type that don't start none, won't be none. That's very much me. So as long as you're cool, I'm cool. But the moment that you're not cool, then I'm no longer.
But think about it though. Like tempers is high at the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all say, okay, we gotta go to work. Let's just chill. You go to work. All it's gonna take is for him to say one thing that hit that nerve right there in the office because y'all started it at the house, and you gonna try your best. So be like, we gotta work, and you gonna be like, what you mean by that? That's what you mean by that. That's when you know it's on.
Because people gonna repeat it back to you. So what you said was, because let me just make sure that's what you meant to say. Is that what you
And
really
now
said?
y'all are at the office.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what you in the office. Let me go ahead and close this door.
Right. Because human beings don't work like that. You know what I mean? We can say it all day. You know what I
We can
mean?
try.
Business is business and personal is personal. But it's
Emotions are
we
real.
people. We
Emotions
people.
are real. And
Emotions are real.
between your emotions and your logic, if you only have a split second,
Mm.
sometimes emotions might
And
win.
your emotions can't fuck with my money. I'm
How
sorry.
about it?
We don't want that to happen. So what do you all think about mixing business with
What are y'all thinking so
personal?
far? I know we just
Y'all ever loaned anybody some money?
oh,
Y'all ever loaned a friend some money? That was me. I was trying to multitask and have. Oh, my. Oh, hey girl, how you doing? How you doing? What you doing, girl?
don't do it.
Don't do it, Miss you.
Shut up, Trina.
She
I'm
was
so
so
sick
stupid.
of her. Girl, no. What's up, Trina?
This time I don't do it, Miss Silly.
Don't do it, Miss Season.
Listen, I won't do it again. I tell you that much. I'd rather just give it to
Takes
you.
a lot.
Takes a lot of
Yeah.
maturity. Ooh, it takes a lot of maturity. And I just don't. Again, for me, if I'm talking from a relationship aspect, I want the stuff. It'd be great to have this business with my partner. You know what I mean? But how about I just put your name on it for namesake? You know what I mean? And you got to be silent, but you got to be real silent. And like you got to be silent,
Yeah,
silent.
you gotta be mute.
Meaning, take these payments I'm giving you, and
Yeah, you
now
gotta
you
be
have an
mute.
idea. Now let me tell you this. Now this is what I say because even for me now, anybody investing in my business, you got to come in on some solid partnership because you're not going to tell me what to do with my business. Now I say that I say that loosely because if you have an idea that's a good idea, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm gonna listen to that. My ego and my pride ain't gonna never stay in the way of something that's good. But me deciding to, I would rather you be a silent partner who just gives me ideas, knowing that I will listen to them. I'd rather you be that than you be somebody who trying to force that on me because we partner.
Right.
So if you trust me enough to agree to that, cool. We can do that all day. But you gotta shut the fuck up.
That's why I say you gotta shut the fuck up.
Like,
That's why I say you gotta be a silent partner. You know what I'm saying?
I prefer to come from middleize my life. Work is work life, where my fake nice and try not to cuss. My personal life is the real me. There is no way I can mix this in the person. I hear you on that.
I hear you.
I hear you on that. That's true. That's true. You gotta really know.
Yeah.
You gotta know yourself real a lot, and then you gotta know that other person a lot.
Yeah, because my work self is a whole nother person than my personal self. My work self, yes, of course. Yes,
It's kind of
yes.
the same though.
No, my
In this work though, in this work, it's the same. Not my work no.
really, I don't want to work that closely with my significant other. We need
Be
space.
safe.
Let me miss you, because if you piss me off on the ride, I'm pissed all day. So you rub my booty while I cook dinner. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yes.
Hey y'all. Hey Trina girl.
I do need a separation from business.
Business
is
and love
that
never
money.
work. Yeah, that's a no.
And I do need to miss you. I don't want to work with you all day and go home to you all day.
Look at Easy.
Right.
Easy. That's our dog. What's
I
up,
don't
bro?
think easy can work together. What you doing?
What? Wait.
What you doing?
Hold on. Did y'all hear what I just because wait, what?
What is that? But I agree. I think
You need to slide past that. Hold on. Wait a minute. You didn't even slide past that. She said, I don't know. Easy, Kimmy, you work together, Easy?
wait,
Wait a minute.
y'all.
What?
No, listen. Yeah.
Easy, what are you not telling me? Oh.
But I agree. I agree with Gregory.
Easy, we can have a conversation because I didn't know. And I'm mad I didn't know, but all right, y'all go ahead.
But I think I would want it to be a separation. I just
Yeah,
if he because here's the thing: if we're dating, you can you can support me in the business without going into business with me. You can still give me the ideas. You can still whatever. It don't have to
absolutely.
be.
You can support me.
Yeah, it don't have to
That's
be.
what it is to be supported.
Yeah, and we.
Ow.
Mwah.
Ow. Oh, what? Y'all, do we need
Mind
to,
your
y'all, I feel
business.
like we need to leave the chat. Do we need
Business.
to leave the chat?
Tell me
Because
about
do y'all need a moment?
business.
Y'all got this.
Not his fault. We got business.
You see, I didn't, first of all, why y'all didn't tell me?
I
Okay.
just want to know: has any of you guys ever loaned family or friends a significant amount of money that they didn't pay back, and what happened as a result?
And it could be any amount of money that y'all think is significant.
Yeah.
Because honestly, any amount is significant. A dollar is significant. Okay.
If you say you're gonna pay me back,
Right, it's mine.
if you say you're gonna pay me back, has any of you guys loaned any family or friends? They probably like no. Some people won't do it. Some people
It's
won't
not
do it.
it's just not a good practice
But
because
even telling them no is a problem. Some people if they know you got it because people think you got money because your Facebook post. That shit crazy as hell. Your family will follow your Facebook post and think you doing it up because your Facebook post
that's
and
so
never call
wild
you.
to me.
That I don't even talk that I ain't met, ain't talked to, ain't had no relationship with.
That's so wild to me.
Because we don't be Facebook friends and they think I got some money. I ain't got no money. Oh no.
That's
Let me
wild.
stop. Let me stop. I'm in between paychecks.
No, or how about this? Even if I did have some money, I got money for me.
Right.
I don't have money for you.
Don't call somebody else and borrow. Don't mess up our
Get
relationship
somebody
over
else
some
to
money.
do it.
Our relationship will be messed up over some money.
Get
Okay?
somebody else to do it.
Okay? And because when I loaned that family member that money that time, my daughter's father, she was like, because he knows that family member, and he was like, you gonna mess up your relationship with your such and such over $400? Yeah,
Yes.
because I'm not the one who messed it up.
Yeah.
They called me to borrow it, said that they were going to pay me back, and they assumed that I didn't need it, and then they all on Facebook at Disney World. I'm sorry. Disney World costs money. With all the kids, the family. I'm sorry. I need my $400. Yes, I will ruin a relationship because it's not me that ruined it. I just don't do it, and I tell them no with no excuse. I'd rather keep a friend than create a new one. Right.
That part.
You got a problem,
We
honey.
got a problem.
Because you assume that I don't need my money back. And that's the
When I
problem.
do.
I don't loan unless I expect to not get it back.
That's
Now
right.
I've had a relationship agreement from me and my family want to forget. I know you lying. I know you fucking lying.
I
You
know
forgot
that's
that
right.
word.
Still big money from you and your fat.
Right. No.
No.
I need to get to the second video.
That's
We're
how
gonna
you
come
get
back to
top.
your comments, but I want to play the second video from the show.
Okay, so this is what the second show then?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, real quick backstory. So this was actually, I don't know if you guys can tell. Well, you can't because she transformed the room, obviously. Duh. This was actually an old Champs sneaker store inside of Regency Mall, y'all. I mean, it was bare walls. It was nothing in there. It looked like just a blank room. And Eb and the team, we got together and we transformed that mug into a whole Mardi Gras themed fashion show, and it was like,
And the first show was in July.
oh yeah, and the
And we
second
had four
show,
models. Nobody showed up to the audition,
that's
the
right.
casting.
It was just me and
And
Eb.
it was just yes.
It was
Nobody showed up to the casting. 4 months later, we did a show in November, and I I gave away most of the tickets for the first show. This second show, I
sold out.
double what I gave away the first show.
Yeah.
And I had 18 models?
Yeah, we had like
And
25.
that was just 4 months later.
We had 25
Show up to the
tryout.
audition.
Yeah, we had 25 tryout. We ended up with 18
models. Yeah.
from nobody at the tryout to 4 models 4 months earlier to the second show. We ended up with 25 girls coming to try out, 18 to do the full show.
So here is the second body positive show.
Now, this is my second favorite. Yeah, the first is my favorite.
There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon. When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many of them have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down.
Y'all, that was the second shot. How cute was that? First of all, real quick. So did y'all see that cute little outfit that she had on at the end, y'all? The black and gold, wasn't it so cute?
It's because you're telling that damn story. She's
That
telling that damn story.
that
And nobody don't want to hear no more. Okay?
that just happened live.
All my niggas
That just happened
just built on me.
live.
That's right. Alligator said, you're going to keep it moving. You're going to keep it moving.
You're good.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear the story.
Okay, we'll move on. We don't need to hear the story now. After that. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't expecting that. That just
I'm drenched in alcohol.
that threw me for a loop there. That just threw me for a loop.
I'm clumsier. I'm not smoking this week, y'all. I'm clumsy.
Oh no, that's true. Y'all, that's very real for her.
I don't know what to do next.
Do we have any more now? What's up, Deasia? That's our girl.
So I won't be drunk. Oh, it's a little bit. Hold on.
It's a little bit.
Waste not, want not.
I'm good. She said the growth. I'm so excited. Yes, Trina. Yes, girl. They don't even know what's coming for this next show.
Yeah.
They don't even know.
I don't know. Okay. So
Girl, you still got liquor all over.
I got liquor everywhere. It's okay. It's okay because I'm going home and take a shower. What you doing, Easy? I'm gonna leave Easy alone.
It shouldn't. Because report somebody tag her. Report to this video right now.
Wait. Okay, y'all. Since I feel alcohol everywhere, I'm kind of thrown off a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do the confidence tip real quick.
That was wild.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give tips for for business and personal
I'm
relationships.
still in
And
shock. Sit back. I'm still in shock. I don't even know what the.
and then we're gonna show y'all a clip from the third show.
Shit, we don't even know. Right. I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna show y'all a clip from the third show. Yeah.
You want to do that first? Or you want to do confidence tip first?
Let's go. Let's do the confidence.
Okay.
Tip first. Tip first. And I'm about to use the
And
situation.
hold on, wait. And now it's time for how do I say this? Oh, now brought to you by Puff Mistress presents. It's now time for our confidence tip.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give a tip for balancing if you do decide to have a personal and business relationship. Tips for balancing or tips for
Because you're gonna need them.
happen.
Y'all better be listening. You're gonna need them.
Establish clear boundaries. Clearly define the boundaries between business and personal interactions. And that's what we were talking about to avoid confusion. Go into the situation outlining what is going to be what. You know what I mean? And I don't care. I will write everything down. You know, like seriously, like I will write because you literally can make a contract however you need to make a contract.
Exactly.
As long as somebody is both parties sign it,
right?
I will have a whole bunch of stuff outlined for it. You know what I mean? Like things that I probably would normally have in a contract between just a regular business person. I would have other things outlined in the personal.
And it's okay to do addendums.
And do addendums, but clearly define what the boundaries are in the relationship, and make sure that you both agree to it. And all you know what you can do too, maybe sit with that person to actually help outline those boundaries. Because if they have a problem with the boundaries that you're outlining while you're working on it together, then that will kind of help you determine.
That's what I said from the get-go. Communication from the get-go.
Right. If you sit down and y'all trying to work out what, okay, this is what's not going to be acceptable, blah, 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 and you getting that pushback at the table, then you might want to walk away from
this. May not be good.
That might not be
Maybe
good.
we don't need to do that.
So do that. Maintain professionalism. Treat your business like it's a business. Like it's a business, even if you're interacting with your family or friend in it. So if you're my employee and you're a family or you're a friend, you my employee. Okay? It ain't gonna be no extra. Instead of my daughter used to work for me at
I know Naja. Shout out to Naja, girl. We love you.
Look, first of all, when it's a nepotism situation, the person should not report directly to you.
No.
Right?
No.
Now, if you got a small company and you don't have nobody else in charge or nobody else that you can put in charge to let that people report to, then you still need to establish some kind of boundaries by which to reprimand. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Things that you would normally do in a business. You need to maintain that same type of professionalism, right? So Miss Thing, I put her underneath one of the project people at the job. She walked in my office one day and was like, so ain't ain't no perks to being your daughter working here? I said, no, it is not.
The audacity.
Everybody else out there gets this.
The audacity. Kids, the entitlement.
No. Maintain professionalism. That is actually how you support the boundary. If you maintain a certain level of professionalism, even though they're your friend or your family, then that'll help with the whole, business relationship. If they got a problem with it, then you back at square. Communication is key. Communication is key.
Yeah.
Listen, none of this is going to work unless you clearly communicate and you constantly communicate.
That's the key.
And that actually goes to, let's say you have multiple employees, right? You cannot be seen treating your family or your friend or your man different than your other employees.
Right.
Now, if y'all have a partnership situation, you still have to treat that person like he's a business partner.
Right.
You can't be in the office talking about. I wouldn't even talk about too much personal shit at all.
We shouldn't.
To actually keep that clear separation from business and personal. Like again, I don't know that I would partner with my dude. I don't think that's something that I would do anyway. But if you decide to do it, you got to maintain professionalism. You got to create boundaries. You got to communicate. You have to do those things in order to maintain your business and maintain your person.
Yeah.
Because I don't want either one to be affected by either one. Right. But again, I don't think that I would enter into that situation. But if you do, you got to establish those clear boundaries. I say the first thing that you have to do is sit down and write down what the boundaries are.
Absolutely.
And by boundaries,
Together.
I mean contract.
Together.
Look, by boundaries, I mean contract.
Yeah, you should do a contract and you should do it together because there's no way that any of the information can be misconstrued or, oh, why we said I said this, you said no, we both sat here together and we wrote this down. There's no confusion.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you what the last thing is. And this is very important, and this is the hardest thing. Respect privacy.
Ooh.
That is going to be a hard thing to do with a family member or a friend or your mate. Respect privacy. Because again, business is business, personal is personal.
Right.
And there's certain things, let's say if you are my employee and you my family member, my man, my whatever, if it's a business situation, you wouldn't be involved in certain aspects of it if you work under me or you work for me.
Right.
So you can't be offended by that because it's business.
Know your role.
You have to respect privacy. Now, when I get home or I come to the family function or whatever, we can still do our family, our personal. We can make love or whatever. But don't ask me shit about the business stuff that I can't share with you.
Right.
Because that's separate. You know what I mean? And if you are incapable of keeping it separate, then y'all know y'all people. You know your sister, you know your dude. If they, good and well, if they'll have the ability to keep their emotions out of a business situation.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not even gonna make respect privacy the last important one. The last important one is keep your emotions in check. Business is business. Businesses don't have feelings. Businesses don't have
ego.
Kind of ego. Businesses don't have any of those things. Business is contracts, work. That's what business is.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that your family or your friend or your man or your woman can't keep their emotions in check in regular life, ain't no goddamn way they're gonna be able to do it in business.
No.
People. We are who we are. And as much as I'm very good at being a professional person and a business person, right? But I'm still a human. It's times when my personal personality seeps into that. That's going to happen. But this is my shit. You know what I mean? If I'm dating you or you my sister, your personal shit can't seep in there because this ain't your shit.
Never.
And if you have the inability to do that, then don't want business with you. Have discernment when you have a business situation. Have discernment, and you got to have that discernment with people that you love too. Don't do it if you have any inclination that person ain't gonna work out. Don't do it. Just keep those things separate. That way you can maintain your business and you can maintain your personal without them affecting each other. But follow those tips if you can.
Any advice for Lizzo?
I wanted to make that a hot topic, but I'm gonna wait one more week. I'm kind of following it a little bit.
I need more details, and I need to know the validity of what's being said. It's not looking good. I haven't been following it. I
want to wait.
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw when it first came out, and I was like, okay. And then you just gotta wait. I feel like there's some things you really have to wait on. Because
wait one more week though.
If there's anything that what's the girl who what's her name? Carly. Is that it? If it's anything that girl taught me, if we're gonna wait, Carly Russell, if we're gonna wait on the damn details, okay? We gonna wait.
I'm sorry.
I did actually. Y'all excuse us. We just ran right now. But yeah, I did. I knew something was off from the get go. What?
But it's okay. We can't see you guys' comments, so we can't really get back to the comments.
Well done.
Tracy, I'm gonna be on his show coming up. I can't wait.
Let's see if we can.
I can't wait. Well, who else we got? Okay. Well, let us show you the last show that we did, and that was September 24th. last
2022.
year. So the second show was in November 2021. So I gave my some time and I waited till September the following year to do the third show. So the third show is when it actually progressed even more.
What was the theme of the third show? Oh, that's right.
So in this show, everybody, including the audience, had to dress in theme. And the theme was 1920s Harlem. And
we looked amazing. I don't even, everyone looked amazing. We had it at the Lark downtown, which is a great space that has a beautiful venue, had some nice exposed bricks, really lent itself to the theme. And everybody was dressed. I mean, we only had one person who wasn't in costume. I'm still upset about it.
Yeah, because I'm not playing. Listen.
Yeah, everybody has to be in costume.
Show up in theme. I let a couple of people slip in last time, and it was literally two. Because you know how some people show up and stuff, and they be like, everybody ain't gonna dress up. Everybody. When I tell you, my audience did not play.
Let me just tell you, they stuck out like a sore thumb. They looked like idiots.
80 people there.
They looked like idiots.
Person was in the audience except three people. It was three. Three people out of all the people wasn't dressed in theme. And
I only saw one, thank God, because if I had seen three, it would have been an issue.
Three. And when I tell you they felt out of place,
as you should have, you dummy.
Don't call them that. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're a dummy. They said on there that you're supposed to follow instructions. Follow instructions. Because she works really hard to come up with these themes and these looks.
You have
so I get really upset when people disrespect it.
Because you wear your regular clothes anywhere.
Right.
This is a night to be transported to someplace else. And that one was cool because it was really nice. I mean,
literally, you walked in and it felt like a speakeasy in 1920s. Yes. Everybody's in costume, and then your dumb self comes in here with some jorts, some khaki jorts. Like, what are we doing? Like, really? You're messing up the vibe. Everybody else is all 1920s looking good, and you were here with your Dallas jersey or whatever.
Next thing, I need y'all to dress up the team, okay? Because you don't look crazy.
No, people just don't do it.
Everybody was except three people. Like they stuck out like
just don't do it.
My got to tell my camera to.
He knew not to capture them. But yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. You, sir.
Wait, here is the last show. That was September 24th. That was the Harlem Renaissance theme.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
Was the last show.
Ooh, did y'all see that? But did y'all see the ambiance? Like the whole room? Did you see we all cute in 1920? So can you imagine somebody being in Jordan? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Listen, I got to shout out to my videographer, photographer.
Yes.
Writing images because he's been with me the whole way. And when I tell you, I don't know if you noticed that the first video and the second video were like 3 minutes long.
Huge progression.
This show is 2.5 hours. Okay, well, really 3 hours, but the actual show part is 2.5 hours. He got that video down to a minute. The past show, three, which I do love watching the 3 minutes.
I love
But
the 3
I know
minutes.
people tend to saying it's short. He literally just showed you guys a recap of the whole event in a minute. Like dope. That's why I love him, and that is cool. I don't care if
He
he ends up
always,
going, so I'm going to find him.
yeah, Will always brings it.
Yes. So
Hey y'all, yeah, you with the story to tell? Well, let's talk about it. Puff is all ears. Your experience could be just what someone else needs to hear. So come on the show and let's talk about it. See you then.